Hi guys, Courtney here. Let's see here. Actually gonna log on myself so that I can see any comments if anybody's popping on. Let's see here. There. Hi guys, it is Tuesday. We are setting our weekly intention. Hi Krista, I see you there, my dear. It is a little later than I typically come on here. Hi Carrie, I see you. Thank you for being here. You know what? I have been popping on here about 8:30. I know I missed last week. I know I missed the week before. Just bear with me. Hi Keely, I see you. I'm realizing that I'm the person that sets the schedule. So times might be a little off now, by the way. You, of course, see paint all over my hands. I've been working all day. We just wrapped up meditation tonight. It was a really beautiful night, had a great group and some really sweet, emotional, and some moving connections and stories. So that is always so wonderful. The meditation right now is meeting in Oklahoma City. I think we might be possibly doing a Sunday meditation maybe once a month downstairs in the larger space that might be coming here pretty soon. So I'm kind of excited about that happening for those people who find it difficult to come out on Tuesdays. But we've been having a sweet little intimate group on Tuesdays. And so I know that we want to keep that here in this beautiful space, but just look forward to that coming soon. So I'm excited about that. Guys, thank you again. So this Tuesday weekly intention, you might be seeing these more during the day. And so I'm not so sure that I'm going to keep committing to the late night as we're winding down on meditation. It seems to be a little bit more difficult to hop on exactly at 8:30. And so if I find it in my heart to do these earlier during the day, then that's what I'm going to do. So we might be getting them early. I don't want to miss them, if you will. Hi, Angela, I see you there. Guys, let's go ahead and take a breath and let's connect to our guides and angels and see what comes through. Everybody with me. Big, deep inhale in. Big exhale out. Calling on those guides and angels. So guides and angels on our right, guides and angels on our left, guides and angels in front, and guides and angels in back to balance and harmonize our time here. Leave us in the light and allow nothing but the highest, the truest, or the best to manifest upon us now. Interesting. So as soon as I did that, by the way, I'm looking at my phone too to make sure I'm keeping up with comments. They don't always show perfectly on the computer as they do on the phone. But as I did that, I just heard the word receive. First of all, you know, Mercury is still in retrograde. So anybody having an issue the last week or so, and if you feel like it's attributing or it's because of Mercury, give me a thumbs up. Let me know if you're noticing anything like that wonky with your technology or even your relationships. I'm having a lot of, by the way, I'm going to come back to the intention to the receiving that I just got. But I wanted to talk real quick about this. So I'm having a lot of clients contact me in reference to massive miscommunication between relationships and having issues within career or work stuff too. Hi, Glenda. Hi, Danielle. I see all of you. I know, Danielle, we're getting back on here. I promise, my dear. And so don't panic. Have clarity. Take a breath with your communication right now. I'm having a lot of people almost resisting wanting to speak their truth for fear. I say it and I have to stop and take a good deep breath in. Big exhale out, even just saying it. But I'm noticing that people are so afraid on how their words are going to be received. That's the reason why the receive is coming through. I get it now. And so I want you to know, I want you to be okay and sit with your intention. If you're having to communicate with somebody and you're in a bind to where you almost feel like the person's not going to receive your words very well. Hi, Darcy. Hi, Morgan. I see you there. Hi, Ann. I think I saw your little face pop up there. Hi, guys. Be open to really grounding your energy right now, especially the next couple of days, and knowing, sending love to the person that you're going to, whether this is a work environment or a relationship, sending that person really good, beautiful energy and putting some good light into the energy when you're connecting or communicating with that person, and almost setting the intention for the conversation that you're about to have with them, or just putting in really good light energy. So even if that's a prayer saying, okay, I've got to make this really big conversation, I have to have this meeting, I'm not too sure how it's going to be received, and you setting that positive intention is you sending really beautiful vibes to that person. So I feel like I just got on a really big roll with that. Hi, Darcy. Hi, Kelly. I see you there. And so there, hi Anne, I see you there too. Therein goes that word receive. So also, we called on our guides and angels. Those of you who are just tuning in, we've just done that. The word that came through is receive. I'm noticing that, yes, we're almost in fear of how the other people are going to receive our words. We're almost afraid how they're going to, if they're going to receive it in the way that we intend them to receive it, okay? So I want you, before you're having that communication this week, again, to meditate on the conversation. Visualize yourself having that moment with them, sitting with them, speaking them, seeing their facial expressions. I'm painting, by the way, the color green's coming through with that word receive. And visualize them receiving your words with clarity and understanding, and hearing and knowing that you have nothing but the highest, the truest, or the best intention for them. So our intention this week is that you receive the clarity, but also that they receive with clarity as well, okay? So the word receive comes back to you, it comes back to them. I love that. Let me see here. Hi, Glinda. Hi, Linda, I see you there. Linda says, I hope you had a great spring break. I did. I had a really beautiful spring break. I don't normally take much time off, and even on my vacations or time off that I take, I'm always working. I always do it. I always schedule something. If I go out of state, out of town, I'm still working. I do a gallery wherever I go. And this last week, I worked a couple of days, and the rest, do you know what I did? I spent it with a sweet little blonde 4-year-old. And it was the sweetest little weekend. So I'll be posting pictures of that probably in the next couple of days. So much that I wasn't even posting even our little outings. It was so sweet. And so as I say that, I almost feel like I was receiving even last week. So thank you, Linda, for asking that. Okay, let's see here. I'm kind of in the mood to take some questions. Does anybody have any questions about anything right now? So anything this week or anything you are noticing, maybe popping up. I'm painting here. Let's see here. See if there's any questions. I'm going to give it a moment. Kelly says, this week's intention goes right along with our session yesterday. Yeah, Kelly, you girls were here, weren't you? Danielle, love this. I have huge meetings this week and definitely will set intentions before. Yeah, it's a really great thing. If you're ever nervous, if you're excited and you're hoping something goes your way in your favor or something like that, taking that moment to meditate on it and sit with the beautiful intention, almost visualizing for you, Danielle, in your meeting, seeing the people that you know will be in that meeting, visualizing their face and their facial expressions, and seeing them react to your words, and seeing your posture and the positivity kind of oozing out of you, and them receiving what you're saying in, again, the way that you intend it. It's very powerful, and we don't give ourselves enough credit and power to know that we can actually shift energy in that way, in a really beautiful, positive way. Hi, Kimberly Ellis, I see you there. Danielle says, oh, there it is. You said, I have meetings with a huge medical device company tomorrow interested in my product. Can you give me examples of intentions for this? Well, Danielle, you've had sessions about this before, and so of course I'm so excited about where you're going with it in the venture. Let's see, again, you said, I love it, questions are popping in. It says medical device company tomorrow. Can you give me examples of intentions for this? If you like the company, if you feel as though they're it's interesting. I feel like you want to know that it's going to a company that has the same type of like moral connection that you do. If you feel that it's a beautiful fit and a good vibe, which actually feels really positive to me, just seeing them embrace the product, seeing them, I would visualize what your product looks like, see it in their hands, and them excited about it. So an intention for this is that they receive my product, and I would put their name into it. So whatever their company's name is this company receives and values my product. This company invests in my product. Just setting beautiful intention, or even so much as this, and this can get almost scary for people. This is what I ask, is asking that nothing but the highest, the truest. You know, I do it with all my sessions, and to me that just tells me that I'm not putting my spin on the energy, or I'm not putting my want selfishly on the situation, and so that it goes directly to, call it God's plan, the universe's plan, spirit's plan, but that you're asking that nothing but the highest, the truest, or the best come out of this session, or the meeting with those people, so that you know that if they indeed take it, that it's for the utmost energy for your product. Okay, let's see here. So first of all, let me show you that painting, guys. So receive. So there's the painting. Okay, so to me it almost looks like a vessel. Okay, it looks like a vase, or it looks like something where you can actually set beautiful intentions in. It's something where you can, that yellow to me is of that highest good, that green is that receive energy, and to me I just almost visualize the receiving coming through here, and almost that energy being just kind of here and valued, if that makes sense. So there's that painting. Let's look at some of the questions and I'll answer some of them for you. Angela says, you mentioned technology problems. I've had so many issues. Now I know why. You're on Mercury retrograde. I always kind of feel like if we give Mercury retrograde the power to do those things, then that can happen. I usually feel like I rise above the Mercury retrograde issues, but the last couple of weeks I've noticed, or the last week, I've noticed little things like that too. So it happens. Let's see. Danielle says, I'm not sure what I want out of the meeting, or what direction we should go in. So hard to set intention. So Danielle, what I again would ask is that nothing but the highest, the truest, or the best manifest upon this meeting. I would name them specifically, and I would see them, and I would see a beautiful connection of, for me, it would be yellow or golden light surrounding all of you, you knowing that it is of the highest good. That's what I would do. Keely says, this certainly isn't new, but I'm feeling huge pull to commit to a weekly, daily spiritual practice more than ever. Just feeling very disconnected recently. Hi, Keely, my love. So you, of course, know that what I would do. So I would take it down to basics, and I would start with the meditation and literally setting a space and a practice and lighting a candle and finding that connection within. You can message me, Keely. You've got direct line, so you can message me. We can go over that too. Hi, Brandy. I see you there, my dear. Bobby, you said getting frustrated with people talking too much, just feeling smothered. It's so weird, not like me at all. So what I would suggest, Bobby, you know me, I feel like you already know what I'm going to say, but as you're noticing your frustration, and I know you know this because you're a teacher as well, but taking that breath and noticing the frustration, breathe it in, notice it, and breathe it out with distance, even while they're sitting there. You don't have to be dramatic about it, but you breathing it in and then breathing it out, literally seeing that frustration and even their noise of it moving away. The whole time I'm saying that, I'm thinking I might need to do that with a toddler in my home sometimes. So I'm going to practice what I preach. Keely says, Bobby, I feel it frequently too. Yeah. Right now, I'm noticing a lot of people are finding that the things that kind of irk them normally, they're being more irked, if that makes sense. So things are even more of a nuisance or more frustrating than they intensify. Hi, Deanna, I see you there. Danielle says, thank you, I'm crying, you're so right on. I truly want what's best to help somebody. Oh, I love you, I'm so, so happy. That's what I ask. You know, we can all be selfish and want things to go in our own direction. And you know, sometimes we pray over relationships, we pray over partners, we pray over children, we pray over so many different things. And I honestly don't, I want what the highest, the truest, or the best for my life and for those around me. And so that prayer to me is just a very, or that connection is just a very pure connection to source, light, God. And when you're asking for the highest, the truest, or the best, you're not asking it to sway one way or the other. You're just wanting what is of the highest good for you and the situation and all involved. So to me, it's of the highest form. It's beautiful. Hi, Brittany, I see you there. Bobby, you're welcome. Christina, hi. Linda says, I've been doing 45 minutes each afternoon of meditation with Joe Dispenza. Besides morning and evening prayers, clarity is what I'm working on. I have seen changes happen in the last few weeks of doing it. That's a really big deal. 45 minutes, by the way, is a big deal. That's a huge time frame. Linda, I'm really proud of you. Way to be focusing your energy. When you're doing that too, making sure that, well, for me, what I would do, Linda, you do whatever you want to do. But if you're doing that, you know, keeping a running journal or a running tab of the things that you're seeing, because if you're meditating that much, first of all, your abilities are going to heighten that energy around you. To me, it almost is as if life slows down and you can move through it in slow motion, if you will. Hi, Barbara, I see you there. Any more questions? I'll take a couple more questions tonight before we jump off. For those of you who are just tuning in, we are setting our weekly intention. I have missed the last couple of weeks, like I said earlier. It's becoming spring. It's going to be summer soon. Anderson's going to be doing some evening games, and so I might be doing some of these intentions earlier during the day, so you guys can pop on then. But I'm just gonna wing it and do it whenever I want. Tonight we jumped on later than normal because meditation was awesome, but we just kind of hung out and chatted, and I didn't really want to rush everybody out, so we just are gonna do it at the time that it's supposed to be, guys. Tonight, the intention, this is the painting. And really, it's almost a vessel allowing the word, the intention was I receive. So, or receive was the word. So it was you receive the words with clarity, others' words with clarity. And then also when that others also receive your words with clarity. So there's clear communication there. Linda says, it seems like 5 minutes. Yeah, the 45-minute meditation, it will. When you get into it, and very quick, if you guys are meditating and doing it consistently, even just breathing and slowing down, immediately you'll be in it. It'll take such less time to truly get focused. So it's really pretty beautiful. Hi, Sue, I see you there. Barbara, I'm waving back to you, my dear. Angela says, what is the best way to begin meditation practice? I honestly don't know where to begin. Well, they have such amazing apps now. So the Insight Timer is a really beautiful app. I actually still use it in teaching meditations. I'll kind of see if I can pull it up here for you. So it's that app right there. Ignore the phone. That's the technology thing. I dropped my phone. So that app right there, it looks like that. Looks like a little singing bowl. It's called Insight Timer. That's the one that I use and I like. There are guided meditations. You can set your timer on that. But meditations, I would say starting out with a guided one if you're new to it is really, really a smart way to start because somebody's walking you through the process. Excuse me. So you're pretty much out of your own way, if that makes sense. For me, when I started so many years ago, I started one day a week. It was Saturday afternoon or Saturday morning. I would light a candle. This was probably 15 years ago. And I would light a candle and I'd have some incense burning or something. And just because I thought that's what the hippies do. That's what they do, right? And I started that, and that actually started my meditation process. Danielle says the Oprah and Chopra free meditation just started. If you want to join it, that helps. Good, Danielle. Thank you for sharing that. Scarlett, hi there. Keely says, there's so much guided meditation and a couple of apps that can help. Calm, Insight Timer. That's awesome. Thank you, Keely, for sharing. And hi, Tammy. I see you there, my dear. Well, guys, I love you all. Thank you for being here. It's 9:14. I'm going to get home to my little girl. So thank you guys for being here tonight. Our intention is I receive with clarity. And then our intention is for others to also receive our words with clarity. So imagine you receiving it with that clarity coming in, almost as if that's a vessel, okay? There you go, guys. I'm going to check one more time for any messages coming in. Bobby says, yep, 21 Day on Deepak's website. We'll tag a link there later. So if somebody wants to do that, or I can pop on later, Angela, so you can have that, and anybody else that wants to do that meditation. It's a really great one, and it's something that can help you commit. And I think that it's really great for beginners. It's really good for anybody who's been doing it a while too. All right, guys, I love you all, and I will be posting this painting tomorrow. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.